Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Vikings are expected to listen to offers for J.J. McCarthy this offseason. It is believed Sam Darnold will be their quarterback going forward. This scenario is complicated because if Darnold proves not to be the long-term answer, they would have gone 2 years into McCarthy's rookie contract without seeing what he's capable of doing. McCarthy was considered a developmental prospect coming out of Michigan due to his limited starting experience, 29 games over 2 years, and the style of offense he's played in. Ocho, do you think this is the right move?
I mean, shoot, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Sam Darnold is the answer based on what we've seen, from the small sample size this season. Because of the players that he has around him, Sam Darnold is not going to digress. He's not going to digress. Addison's still going to be there. Hawkinson's still going to be there. What happened to my damn camera?
Tell us so we both know.
Hey, it just cut off out the blue. Hold on. What the hell? Can you still hear me?
Yeah,
though?
We hear you.
Hold on, let me keep talking. Well, yeah, Hawkins is still there. Addison's still there. So, what the? I'm gonna switch to my laptop camera.
But here's the thing.
What the?
If you thought Sam Darnold was that, why would you draft J.J. McCarthy? You took Sam Darnold in free agency.
They didn't know though. They didn't know.
That's my thing. But if you thought he was that, right. So he surprised them too, huh? Because I remember having a conversation about being surprised, and everybody like, how were you surprised? He was the third pick in the draft. I was surprised because they took him and they still drafted a quarterback with a top 10 pick. Now, if you secure Ocho, I mean, most people that I know, I mean, if you got a car, like, okay, I got a car. I'm not gonna go out and buy a new car if I'm convinced that the used car that I got can get me from point A to B in a timely manner consistently.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? You got to think about the scouts. Think about the GMs. Think about the film that they had to study when he was in New York or when he was in Carolina. So they think they're getting that Sam Darnold, not knowing, well, what kind of Sam Darnold are we going to get when we put elite talent around him like this? Now you see what you get. Mm-hmm. You got an adequate quarterback that can get the ball, that can get the job done, that can get the ball to the receivers. You have a decent running game with Aaron Jones. You in good company. You know what? We can do this for the next 3 years with you. So there's no need for a J.J. McCarthy. But I would say I wouldn't let J.J. go. I wouldn't let him go somewhere else. He still can be the future.
But here's the thing. Sam Darnold is only 26. That's the problem that you're up against. He's 26, Ocho. Right. Unc and Ocho, Happy New Year. Question: what do you think about Davante going to the Steelers? Also, should you be scared of the Bengals getting into the playoffs? I think the Bills. Who should be scared of the Bengals getting into the playoffs? I think the Bills. That's what he's saying. Man, the Steelers don't really pay a whole lot of money for free agent receivers. They like to go into the draft, get their receivers in the draft, build that way. I can't remember. I'm trying to think. I can't remember the time the Steelers have ever signed a free agent receiver.
Right.
I mean, from the time I go back, they normally let them leave. Yancey Thigpen, Mike Wallace, Plexico Burress, Santonio Holmes, Emmanuel Sanders, Antonio Brown, Deontay Johnson. I mean, they normally let guys leave. They don't normally bring guys in. They like to go through the draft process, get young guys, fit their system. I don't see Davante going to Pittsburgh. You never say never, but I don't see that happening. With the kind of money that he's going to want, we know the Steelers they like to stay a little bit under market value when it comes to other than the quarterback. So I really don't see that, Ocho. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't think
Juju was another one.
Yeah, they did let Juju go. I don't know. I'm
they let everybody go except Hines. Hines was the only way. If you think about it, he
finished right there.
Hines. I mean, you go back to Louis Lips, all those guys. Oh, obviously, Swan and Starworth, they retired. But I'm saying once you got past that Super Bowl run of guys, hey.
I'm trying to think, man. I don't see him in Pittsburgh.
I don't either.
I don't see him in Pittsburgh. Even though I know it would be a nice fit, obviously with Russell Wilson throwing to him. I just don't see it happening.
Erwin Lichtenberg. What are Ocho thoughts on Jeremiah Smith's potential in the NFL?
Oh yeah, he's gonna be nice. He's gonna be nice. Listen, right now, obviously, as a college player, I compared him to Julio Jones. Even as a freshman, I mean, what we're seeing right now from him, which he's had a historic season, he's only gonna get, he's only gonna get better. He's gonna get bigger. He's gonna get faster. Have a better understanding of the game from an offensive standpoint. Getting better at man to man. He just polish up that route game. Just where he has no. What you see right now is you'd have to nitpick to find a weakness in his game right now because he does everything really well.
Yeah.
Everything really well.
People have mentioned Antoine Randall-El. Antoine Randall-El went to the Washington football team and ended up coming back.
Right.
DG said, Happy New Year, Unc and Ocho. What teams do y'all see Jeanty fitting best with? Based on the draft order, I think between Dallas, Denver, or Seattle. Well, Dallas definitely needs a running back.
Wait. So you think he's going in the first round?
I think, yeah. I mean, you see Gibbs and what he's been able to do.
Right.
And you see the real emergence of the running back.
Right. Gibbs is a little different now.
He got, looking at Jeanty, he's faster than you think. Now, he don't have 4.3 speed like Gibbs, but I think he's going to clock 4. I think he clocked low 4.5s.
Okay. You see a 4.5 running back going into the first round?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Look, the thing is, a lot of times you see they've been trying to push the running back down, but you see, look at the teams that got him. Josh Jacobs, his team's in the playoff. Saquon Barkley, his team's in the playoff. Kyron Williams for the Rams, his team is in the playoff. King Henry, his team is in the playoff. Go look at your top runners. Bucky Irving, his team is in the playoff. Well, they win Sunday. They're in the playoff. For the most part, I mean, the running back has had a resurgence, Ocho, and I think over the last year, especially this year, I think they proved their value. I think they've reproven their value, and the better ones are starting to really play big dividends for their teams. J.J. Carver said, "How is a ring a bigger goal than an all-time record? Rings are won every year. Records are rarely broken." I mean, you could get both. I think the thing is that sometimes people think, well, it's either or. Like if you don't take a pay cut, you can't win a Super Bowl. Well, if you don't do this, you can't win a champion. That's not true. That's not true. I would love to see Saquon break that record, but it seems like the Eagles and the brass, from Jeffrey Lurie, Howard Roseman, the general manager, Jeffrey Lurie is the owner, obviously. Nick Sirianni, it seems to me they've made the decision. And Saquon says he's at peace with it. I don't know. But, hey, he's putting on a brave face. But they have to break me off.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. To be that close to a milestone, just be the all-time leader. I just don't understand it.
I agree.